Hiya, this is Jenny from Just Being Me, and you're listening to the Learning to Love Yourself podcast, the show that inspires you to put yourself first.
Learning to love yourself on the path to happiness. Learning to love yourself on the path to happiness.
Welcome to our very special Q&A session, where you can send in your questions and I'll answer them on the podcast. So our very first question was, isn't just doing stuff for yourself being selfish? Well, actually, making sure you're okay is going to be the best thing for everybody around you. And a lot of times people struggle that with their children. They struggle that they need to put their children first. And your children are so important, absolutely. But now, having travelled that road of identifying how to look after me and how to create a world that actually I feel okay in, I really, really wish that I'd done this when my children were young, so that my children could see how I was being and live that way themselves, grow up learning to live that way themselves. Because I'm not talking about doing stuff whereby other people suffer. I'm talking about putting boundaries in place. I'm talking about understanding what my values are. I'm talking about actually just saying, okay, yeah, I can't do that today. Because it's okay to do that. It's okay to say, yeah, that's not for me today, or I don't like that. No, thank you, it's not for me. Because of this whole selfish thing, and especially if anybody's anything like me, where you've got some imposter syndrome going on and you think people aren't going to like you if you say no to them, then you're going to find it difficult. You're going to find it difficult to actually look after you, see you as the person that you need to be to make everybody else's world fabulous. And yes, when I made the switch over to putting myself first, the people that were not meant to be in my world showed up very, very quickly as demanding what they wanted without any thought of what made me happy. So I lost those people in my life, but I gained so much. I gained deeper, better relationships with my family. I definitely gained a deeper, better relationship with me. And I gained new people in my life who actually want to support me, who are actually standing there saying, go Jenny. And that has a knock-on effect on the people around me, because my relationships with the people close around me now are so much better, not just because of the fact that I'm looking after me, but because of the ripple effect, and they're starting to look after themselves without even really noticing. They're beginning to start saying no to things that they don't want to do, and they're understanding that it's okay to do that. So we tend to think of the word selfish as a mean thing. So swap it out for some self-love. Somebody asked me, I've had repeated setbacks and failures. How can I become more resilient? Cultivating your resilience, especially after repeated setbacks and failures, starts with shifting your perspective on the challenges. Rather than seeing failures as proof of your inadequacy, view them as your opportunities to learn and grow. Reflect on what went wrong. See the lessons in them and use them to refine your approach so that you can move forward. Building resilience also requires self-compassion. Acknowledge your emotions without judgment and allow yourself the space to heal and regroup. Strengthen your foundation by setting realistic goals, focusing on small, achievable steps that rebuild your confidence and momentum. Surround yourself with supportive people who uplift and encourage you, as their energy can help you stay grounded. Finally, invest in time to give yourself practices that nurture your well-being. Things like mindfulness, exercise or journaling, breath work is amazing. And maintain balance and your clarity. Resilience isn't about avoiding difficulties. It's about developing the inner strength to rise, adapt, and thrive despite them. And the third question for today: why are people ignoring my boundaries? People ignore your boundaries because of the fact that they're quite used to you saying yes to whatever they want. And suddenly you're saying no. So they're just trying to practice and see, will she still say yes or will she actually say no? But also, people push past your boundaries because it benefits them. It benefits them for you to do the things that you've always done. And this is the place where you might find you lose some people. Because if you're not giving them what they want, they may just walk away. And you know what? That's okay. It's really okay to let go of people in your life who are only there for what benefits them. If you're struggling with any of the questions that we've listened to today, please come and talk to me. My first session is free, and we actually get on with some mindset work whilst we're there. Go to my website, which is www.jennyfield.co.uk. Go into the coachings tab at the top and book yourself a free session. Thanks for listening today. If you'd like to know more, you can find all the links down below. Oh, and don't forget to press subscribe so you can catch the next one. See you soon.